Hello everyone, it's Dr. Boston from Heal and Restore Wellness Center, and our topic for today is vertigo. What is vertigo? Vertigo is dizziness. What happens with vertigo? Vertigo can be triggered by a number of things. It can be triggered by shifting or moving your head in a particular direction, maybe looking up or down or turning your head to a particular side. That can cause that to occur. Or vertigo can be triggered by changing positions, going from a standing position to a seated position or lying down and getting up. It can trigger the vertigo to occur. Now, what are the two main causes for vertigo? Number one, you can actually have a scenario where the crystals in your inner ear are out of alignment and they're rattling around. This affects your body's balance system. And so when that occurs, that can give your body the sense that it's off balance, that the room is spinning, that your body no longer has a solid foundation. And then the second scenario can be a cause of a misalignment in the upper cervical region. Now, what is the upper cervical region? The upper cervical region, I have a model spine here. This is the back of the skull, and this is the neck region. And so the upper cervical region is comprised of the first two bones in the upper cervical area. That's the atlas bone, the first bone, and then the axis bone. Your skull sits on top of that atlas bone. Now, what happens with this case, if you have some sort of history of accidents, injuries, whiplash, some sort of slip and fall where you took a high impact and your head and your neck were rattled around, or maybe your whole body was rattled around, it could have caused that area to become out of alignment. Now, a lot of times with vertigo, there is you'll find tender spots in the just below the skull, the muscles in the region just below the skull. And what happens, it causes, along with that misalignment, it causes the muscles to pull tightly on one particular side or the other. And what's happening in that scenario, it literally interferes with your body's ability to sense where it is in space, meaning proprioception. Some of the muscles in the upper cervical region, they have sensors inside of the muscles. Those sensors tell the brain where your head is in space. And so if there is an alteration or interference with those sensors, it confuses the brain. And when that occurs, it gives you those episodes of vertigo where the room is spinning around you. Now, what can we do about this? Because the truth is, you do not have to live the rest of your life with vertigo. You don't have to continue to alter your life because of vertigo. Neither do you have to continue to take medication because of vertigo. There is something that we can actually do about it. Now, what you should do, what I would advise doing, check your local area. Check your local area to find an upper cervical chiropractor. An upper cervical chiropractor, they will specifically evaluate this region of your body, of your spine, to determine whether or not you have a misalignment in this region. And if that is the case, they will also, that's what we do here at Heal and Restore Wellness Center. Perform a specialized exam on you, then they'll take some x-rays or maybe a cone beam scan where they can get a thorough evaluation of how your upper cervical region is misaligned. When they take all of those tests and those x-rays and scans, they will determine your particular measurement to make the correction to this area here. Now, what we do here at Heal and Restore Wellness Center, we as I mentioned, we specialize in this region here, the upper cervical region. When we make the correction to this region of your body, we utilize a state-of-the-art technology that utilizes a sound wave to make the correction. Here is actually the table that we utilize. It's a spinal light table, and as I mentioned, it utilizes a sound wave. Now, when we make the correction to that upper cervical region, it is so gentle. And there's no twisting, no popping of your spine. And in fact, the cool thing about it is that you will not feel a thing. And so if that's your case and you're in that boat and you need some help with dealing with eliminating your vertigo, and you're in the New Jersey area, Branchburg area, Somerville, Flemington area, please give us a call. We're here to help. We'd be happy to evaluate you and see how we can assist you and help you with this case. If that's the case, please give us a call. Our telephone number is 908-200-1639, and our web address is hrwellnesscenter.com. Thank you so much for your attention. We hope to hear from you, and we hope that you get well. Take care.